Hello. I have a migraine right now of some stripe. Not my usual ones, but one that came from some type of tension in my shoulders that goes up my neck, and then it sort of starts hurting back there at the base, and then it kind of creeps up like a claw and makes like a vice around my head. And then after that's been going on a few hours, I generally get a migraine, which is about where I seem to be now. I definitely have some light sensitivity, so you can see it's pretty much perfectly dark in here. But, I mean, like, my phone light is fucking blinding me right now. But without it, like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to see me. So, interestingly, distracting myself by recording despite the bright light seems to tone down the pain a bit. Let me see if I take it away. Yeah, oh, no, well, shining the light in my eye again brought back some pain, but it is interesting that distracting myself with some types of activities that I don't find horrible seems to help with the pain. I also noticed that bobbing up and down on the couch helped a little bit, especially with like the tension, but only while I was doing it. Normally I would want to work on hobbies or do something fun and relaxing, productive when I've got a migraine, because I get really easily bored. Like, at least I'd like to play video games, or even like knit, but I realize since this is one of those neck tension caused ones, I should probably try not to do things that require looking down and being in horrible positions, which, like, I have really bad posture, so that's gonna be anything, I guess. But I already have to do that all day for work. All day, says the person who works like 3 or 4 hours a day on a good day. But yeah, today I'm going to experiment with resting in a dark room, but watching some quality anime, because I realized, like, normally I want to be working on my hobbies, and I can't really watch very good stuff, says my brain, if I'm hobbying, because I have to dedicate my full attention to any media that's, like, seriously worth watching. I say full attention, that could just include, like, knitting and watching it, but, like, no, it doesn't really count, but most of my other hobbies, you know. Anyway, I watch a lot of trash television that I enjoy, but mostly because real TV feels like too much pressure. Not real TV, good, high-quality television and movies feels like too much pressure. I guess that could be a video topic. But yeah, so I decided, all right, if I can't hobby, or if I shouldn't hobby, to force myself away from hobbying, I'm gonna try watching quality stuff and doing nothing else. Although I do have, wow, I just said it real fast. I forgot, did I mention I'm kind of high right now? I took about 2.5 milligrams of THC. I think there was some CBD in it. This scratchy throat thing is not actually anything to do with a migraine, probably, by the way. It makes me sound more sick, though mostly I'm just trying not to be super loud, because my boyfriend's in the other room, and I'm strangely embarrassed to be recording a video, especially without, like, giving him warning that, like, I am recording a video, expect to hear strange noises from the other room. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I did, I messed around with silicone mold making the other day, and, got this serendipitous little silicone blob disc. Oh, that's a screensaver, it's fine, yeah. Nope, I just dropped it on myself. It's gone forever. Fuck. There it is. Oh, ow, no. Shit like this just makes me give up on everything. Fuck. Okay, I found it. Order and joy are restored. Yeah, anyway, it's just a silicone disc. It's got a kind of shiny side, which is the result of, like, the silicone dripping through my, I don't know, like, dripped out. There was somehow, it's basically what happens if you get a droplet of silicone, like, before it's dry, or before it's cured. Uncured silicone is what happens if you get a droplet of uncured silicone and just let it kind of, like, cure. So yeah, I've been using it as a stim toy for my let's actually operate under the assumption that you're on the autism spectrum and see if treating it that way helps. And this definitely is very nice, actually. It's not much of a toy, but it's like texturally just my ideal texture. So when I'm having like emotional or physical problems or whatever, lately I've been trying to check to see if it's sensory related, and then I'll come into the bedroom and turn off the lights and lie down, and I'll just rub my fingers on this little guy. And it seems to help, because I do feel like I need to be doing things with my fingers. I didn't expect just touching something to work, but I guess given that it's like, oh, my hand's itchy. Given that this is my like fucking favorite texture in the world, probably. It's pretty close anyway. I guess it's distracting enough. I don't know. So I'm all tucked in with the weighted blankets. Two weighted blankets. Fuck yeah. Maximum cozy. And I'm gonna watch some Evangelion. And there you go. So I watched an episode of Evangelion, and now I'm feeling better. Not entirely better, but I don't feel like I have a migraine anymore. So maybe TV in the dark at low volume on my custom migraine setting was a good choice. I don't know. Also, when I mustered the energy, my neck is still stiff and I still feel the sort of creeping tension, but I decided to check out one of the foundation exercises that was recommended by a mutual on Twitter, and it actually seemed really good. It basically seemed like the manly version of, I think it's called eccentrics, which is like aerobics for old people. That's a terrible way to describe it, but it's all about like stretching your muscles or your whatever the fuck stretching things. Anyway, now that I'm feeling better naturally, my inclination is to immediately start hobbing. I really want to play more RimWorld or something, but I probably should resist that impulse. But if I did the exercise, then that means I don't have to sit up straight, right?